We're at Peace Haven Horsemanship and Riding School in Plainfield, Massachusetts, prepping the horses for next week's start of riding lessons. Paula's grooming Oliver real quickly, getting some of that winter extra hair off. And shortly we'll show you some exercises at liberty with the horse. So RJ's with Ollie again. Bring him in. Now watch this. The horse just stays there, even when RJ is really making noise. So RJ's going to be doing some liberty work with him. Initially, with most horses, you have to obviously start off with some kind of physical connection. At this point, it is the first time out this year for Oliver, but he's done it so much, and RJ knows what he's doing so well. He doesn't need any kind of halter or anything on. So you're going to run up here, and one thing on see is just how easily Ollie jumps over this. We had some barrels. Well, the barrel twice the size he jumped over fine before. I'm here with RJ. We're tuning up the horses for the riders next week, and they haven't done anything all winter, and so RJ's going to say a couple things to get the horses prepared so we can actually ride them. And I believe that you do this before we ride anytime.
So we want to make sure that these things work. So we might not do it every single time we ride, but we want to make sure that we feel that these moves are working. So I'm going to use the vernacular. I'm going to just say in common sense what things are, because I'm going to say we're going to move the back around the front while the front stays fluid. Must be no brace. So I want the horse to hold that position, because when we're riding the horse, we're going to ask him to bend with our rein, and we're going to move his back around his front sometimes. Then we're going to move his front around his back. And sometimes we need to keep him on track. We will leg yield or move him sideways. So we want to see that those things at the very least work. And if those things don't work, I'm not getting on the horse, because I want to live to be an old man. I can hide my age behind this mask. No, but anyways, so we'll try to, a horse here we've done anything with this morning or this afternoon. Try Santana over here. He's a Rocky Mountain horse. I think he's 11, 12 years old, something like that. And we'll see about moving the front around the back around the front, and moving him sideways and forward.
So RJ's moving him sideways a bit right now. Initially, this is the first time out for this horse too, so RJ has a lead on him, and you'll notice in the beginning when he starts working with him that he's got the rope on him, and he'll have to sometimes touch him, push him a little bit until he gets it. After a little bit, you can take the rope off and not touch the horse at all. Right now he's turning the hind around the front. We always do it on both sides, and here he's doing the front around the hind. Notice where he's got the rope right where your reins would be if you were making a move like that, pushing on his neck. Now here, you just touch him slightly to push him over. Keeps his hand up near the eye. That's how you direct him when you're in that position. A little back up here. He's looking at you and Horse is getting it.
Good boy. Very good boy.
Or it's after he does something, whether you're on the saddle or not, you pet him on the shoulder. I know he's a little further away, but he doesn't have as much contact as he had to have before. Always, you do one side, you do the other side. There we go. Now he just follows him. Notice there's like no tension at all in that lead rope or lead string. They'll come to you. You don't have to pull on them. Probably without the rope, you could do it right now too. Here he releases him, puts his head down, and walks away.
So that looks like you got him
he
connected up to him, huh?
Not too bad. He feels like if we can do all that with this little piece of rope here, this little 1/4-inch rope, I can do it with my fingertips. We're both using our minds. We're both connected. We both understand trust, respect, communication. We're understanding how the horse needs to operate. So when we get up there in the saddle, those reins should not feel any more pressure than this little tiny holding this piece of string like a stinky sock, you know.
All right. Thanks, RJ.
You're welcome.